Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 20 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So in this episode we're going to be going through the month of September 2024, and as you can see we're going to be making our debut in the Champions League against Trabzonspor. I think that's how you say it. But speaking of Champions League, let's have a look at the group stage that we have been drawn with. I haven't actually seen it myself yet, so let's have a look. So this is our group. This is a relatively difficult one actually. So we have AC Milan, we have Benfica and Trabzonspor. So the easiest one there you would say is Trabzonspor. I don't even know where I'm saying that right, and I think that shows why I think that's going to be the easier team to play against. But we also have Benfica and AC Milan, so that is a relatively tricky group, I would say. Group B, we have Atletico Madrid, Schalke, Salzburg, Anderlecht. Let's have a look. City, Lyon, Porto. That looks like a pretty decent group as well. But anyway, we're overdoing it here a little bit, aren't we? That's actually a really good win as well, isn't it? I suppose they are all going to be at least relatively good, aren't they? With it being the Champions League, the best competition in the world, apart from League One, of course. But in this episode, what we're going to do, we're going to simulate the opening game of the episode against Burnley. We're going to play our first game in the Champions League group stage, followed by playing the Spurs game. We're going to simulate Blackburn in the Carabao Cup, and then we'll end the episode by playing Southampton in the Premier League. But before we do get into it, there's a couple of little bits of news. I did obviously run through the transfer deadline day. We did receive a couple of offers, some pretty big offers as well, which I did reject. We had an offer for 90 odd million for Diop at the back, also it was about 80 odd million for Diop from Real Madrid, which I rejected because there was only like 2 or 3 hours left. Mumba received a 25 million offer, which I also rejected as well. And then just after the transfer window did end, we received a notification that Hoover, again for the second season in a row, has picked up a long-term injury from training. So he's out for 8 weeks, which is really, really annoying because the same thing happened last season. And as soon as he come back from injury, the other right back, Valery, he got injured as well. So that is becoming a real frustration. But with the tiny bit of money I did have left, I have sent our scouts to, I think it was France, I believe. I think I sent one to France and one to Brazil as well, just to look for any player which could hopefully bring back a couple of youngsters. But now we will simulate this game away from home against Burnley. I'm going to go with our second string squad, which is still absolutely class. Come on boys, don't let me down. It's the early kickoff on the Saturday, 12:45 PM. And we win 3-0. Adams gets another goal after we did score in the last game against Manchester City. Weah scores yet again, and Barco gets himself on the score sheet as well. And here we are. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to show you this because of a copyright infringement, but this is the first time we have seen the Champions League little animation here. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sunderland in the Champions League. Come on. So this is the team we're going to go with against Trabzonspor. I do think this is actually a slight kick clash. It might not look like it now, but when the camera's further away, it might mix a little bit. I'm probably thinking too much into it. But anyway, we do have Rose in goal. Hernandez, Diop, Kehrer and Valery across the back. We have Barco, Maya, Adams and Dembele in midfield with Parrott and Keane up top. Let's get into it. And here we are. It is our first ever Champions League match in Sunderland's history. The proper sort of new Champions League anyway. But I am so excited for this, and it's crazy to see the Champions League logo, on the sleeves of the players. It is a bit of a dodgy ground, I must say, but we can't underestimate Trabzonspor. I'm going to try and say their name as little as possible because it makes me stutter as it is. So hopefully we can get off to a 3-point start. Come on. They are breaking forward now. It is Ferreira coming down the left-hand side. Get across to him. Oh no, I thought he got there, but Kehrer gets there first. We finally get some possession. Arnie Maya bombing forward like he does. Go on, give it to Parrott. Give it to Parrott. There we go. Go on, good chance for Parrott. Surely open yourself up. Finish it, son. What a save. It's a great save, it has to be said. 10 minutes in and we could have been 1-0 up there. We'll whip a corner in though with Dembele towards Kehrer, and he's hit it wide. What a chance. Those left-footed corners for him. Dembele have been class so far. They always cause problems, and what a chance that was for Kehrer to put us in the lead. We're really marking us tightly, but it is Moise Keane. Can he dig one out? He does. It takes a deflection and keeper can only parry it away. There is Ousmane Dembele. Try and work some space. Gives it into Maya. He flicks it on for Moise Keane from distance. Still Keane. Help him out. Take him on. Keep going, son. Big touch around him. Can he Passing towards Dembele. Get in, son. It's our first goal in the Champions League, and it's Ousmane Dembele who absolutely buries it. Get in. He did all the hard work himself originally, Dembele, but then Keane had a lot of work himself. Gives it into Dembele and he's absolutely rifled it home. Keeper had no chance with that magical left foot. Absolutely smashed it past the keeper, and we're a goal to the good. We're just keeping hold of the ball at the minute because they're sitting back and actually defending really well. Trabzonspor. I can't say that name at all. I need to stop saying that. I was calling Trab or something. But now here is Keane. Flicks it inside to his teammate Parrott. Can he find him again? Flicks it back towards Keane and it's cleared away. They're really marking them tightly at the moment. We're lucky that we're in the lead. They haven't threatened us too much attacking wise, but they're defending really well. And there goes half-time whistle, and exactly what I've just said. They're defending really, really well, but they're just not threatening us whatsoever, so I'm quite happy with that. But hopefully we can get a second in this second half. Now here is Ousmane Dembele. Still Dembele. Go on, son. Get at him, turn him. It is Dembele. He's trying to whip one with his left foot, and it's a great save. Back to Dembele. Adams. Valerie. This is good football, but we just can't get through him. Look how well they're defending. They're just stacking players at the back. Flick it in towards Parrott. He does get a touch on. Back towards Maya, and it's been taken off his toes, but we do get a free kick. Half an hour left. Dembele to take it. Can he score? It goes right for the corner. It's a great save. Oh, what a save that was. It was a great effort from Dembele, but Dembele puts the corner in. It's cleared away. Oh no, we've made a right mess of that defensively. They are breaking forward. Look at the pace of Valerie though, trying to catch up with him. Get across to him, get across. Go on, Valerie. Oh no, this is a good chance and it's a goal. It's their first chance of the game. They've gone right up the other end and scored. And that is the quality of the Champions League. Oh my God, we made such a mess of that at the back. Valerie did catch up with him, but he just turned him inside out. What the hell was that? Rose has been sent the completely wrong way. And we've got it all to do again. Timothy Way is going to come on. Parrott is coming off. I've also brought off Barco. And the magician Antonio Marin is going to come on for the final 25 minutes. Come on, we can't be losing this game. Surely, we've absolutely battered him. They have defended really well, like I said, but that is their first chance of the game. Drills it in towards Weyer. Go on, son, look at that pace. Every time it's Weyer. Did get across goal. That's a great one. This one, surely, with a BG equalise. And it is Weyer again, who always comes up with the goods when it comes to coming on as a sub with a great assist. Digs it across goal. And there is Moise Keane. He's not going to miss from there. He just found the space. So much pace. Dinks it across. I thought he might have been offside, actually, Keane. But he's headed it into the roof of the net. Now we can breathe. Breaking forward again. Getting Trump Carroll well in. He's been such a good stopper recently, Kera, but now can he find the pass? He does. It's a great one, actually, for Dembele on the left-hand side. Can he find his man over there? I can see him. It is Keane. He takes a touch. Can he get it in? He can. It's 3-1. And we finally sealed the deal, and it is Keane again. The 90-odd million man, whatever it was we paid for him. It's scored again. What a Champions League debut this is for Sunderland. Dembele breaking down the right-hand side. He dinks it over the top. Sees Keane. One touch. Prods it past the keeper just before the defender could challenge him. Get in. Get over to him. Just under 10 minutes left. And they're really starting to push forward now, which we haven't seen all game, really. We have to defend ourselves here. They brought it in. It's a good chance. It's a good save. And it's going to be 3-2. What is going on here? What is going on? It's their second shot, their second goal. Out of nowhere, they just started playing Barcelona-esque football. It's a good save originally from Rose, but no one could clear away the follow-up, the rebound, and they've absolutely taken advantage of it. I might just sweat this out, you know, and just keep hold of the ball for the next 5 minutes. Please, blow the whistle, ref. I need this. Get it away. That'll do. Can we maybe get a little counter-attack on the go away? Flick it on, nicely done. And again, help him out. Flick it on one more time. And again, oh, it's been blocked. Blow the whistle. Please get in. There we go. And it is a magical Champions League night for Sunderland, which is something I never ever thought I would say. But 3-2. It ended up being a lot more dramatic than it originally looked like it were going to be. But 3-2, 3 points in our opening game in the Champions League. I'll take it. But now we are going back into Premier League action. And as you can see, we are currently 6th. Just 3 points from the top. Chelsea have won 5 from 5. But we are taking on Spurs next up, who we are level on points with. So hopefully Newcastle do us a favour against Chelsea, get the win, and we beat Spurs and hopefully go top of the league. But goal difference isn't really in our favour. As you can see, Chelsea haven't conceded a goal so far this season, which is pretty mad. but let's get into it anyway. And this is the team we're going to be going with against Spurs. We have Rose in goal, Hernandez, Jock, Kehrer and Adams. I'm going to trial at right back because he can play at right back as well. And with Hoover's injury, I thought I would put him there and try him out in this game. He is rated 85 after all, so he should be pretty decent in that position. Dembele, I'll probably bring off a little bit earlier because, as you can see, his fitness is slightly down, but he's starting on the right-hand side. The Magician is starting today over Barco on the left-hand side of midfield with Maya and Douglas Luiz in the middle. Weyer is starting as well over Troy Parrott with Keane up top. Let's get into it. And here we are back at the Stadium of Light. What a glorious day it is here as we take on Spurs. And although it is an early season game, these are the teams that we need to be beating this season if we want to retain the Premier League title. Can we do it? Hopefully we can. Go on, Keane. Big touch. There we are, son. Get it him. Help him out. Knocks it on for Dembele. Tries to flick it back in. He does manage to get control of it. Moise Keane. Switch it out wide. That'll do. Well played. Good little start here. Keep him under a little bit of pressure. Give it back. Nice football. Back into Antonio Marin. It is Marin now. Nicely done by Antonio Marin. You can see the man out wide. It's Hernandez who drills it across goal and it's cleared away. And that is why we have the Magician in the team. That is why. There's Tyler Adams now. Flick it on now towards Ousmane Dembele. Can he get it inside? He can towards Keane. Can he flick it in nearly? It's still in there. There we go. It's a scrappy finish. It's a scrappy goal, but they all count. And the big man, Moise Keane up top, puts us in the lead. And that is a class little... Jesus Christ, what is that celebration? What is going on? He celebrates with a headstand. I don't know why, but it was actually decent football leading up to it. Moise Keane, he tries to flick it in originally, but it bounces back off the keeper, straight back to him, and he's not going to miss an empty net, is he?
Thanks very much as always, Alan.
Get in there. Well played. That's lovely stuff. Now it is Luiz who can strike it from distance, and he does, and it's a save. Help him out, man. Here is Antonio Marin. Cuts inside as he does. That's lovely from Antonio Marin. Keep going, son. Into Timothy Weah. Can he find him again? Help him out. Try to find him again. It is Marin on the Magician. Doesn't produce the magic this time. What a beautiful goal that would have been. He's absolutely made a right mess of that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a great chance now just for half time for them. Get over to him, Jock. Get over to him. And it is a free kick just before half time. Can they make anything of this? It's very central. 30-odd yards out for Harry Kane. It has been struck and it's gone over the bar. There goes the half-time whistle, and that's probably Spurs' first real chance, or effort, should I say, at goal. That free kick. And like I say, we've played really, really well throughout this game. It's just another one where we just haven't taken our chances. A second goal is definitely needed. Antonio Marin. Go and get him. Well, then, keep going, son. Look at Marin go. Look at him. He's an absolute beast, this man. It is Antonio Marin. He's going all the way by himself. Flicks on for Maya, and it's in. It's 2-0. What a beautiful run that was from the Magician. And it's Sarny Maya who drives it home. Come on. I said we needed that second goal. That's exactly what we got. Marin left him for dead. There's Sarny Maya. He wasn't greedy, and he's absolutely smashed it home. Get in! Stark, Lookman and Parrott are all going to come on for the final 20 minutes. I'm actually going to put Stark as a CDM or a central midfielder because he can play there as well. Give him a bit of game time as well, rather than playing in his more natural position at centre-back. Now here is Stark to substitute, 10 minutes left. Finds Parrott, flicks it on for Weyer, back to Parrott. Come on, help him out. Try and get it in back in towards Weyer. Can he finish it? He can't. It's a great save. You have such good strikers at the minute, I'm telling you. They all link up so well together. Oh no, that's a great ball though. For them down this left-hand side. And there we are, Kehrer. He's just class. He reads everything, Kehrer. That's a great header as well from Parrott now. Can he get there first? Big touch from Parrott. Can he drive down the middle? He's going to get it. Nicked off him. He's not. And it's a save. Now here he is, Arnie Meyer. In towards Lookman. Can he pull it back towards the byline? He can. Gets across goal. Surely now. There we go. It's 3. Right on the stroke of full time. And it's Timothy Weah. He absolutely deserves it. It's been class. And it's 3-0. And there goes the full time whistle. 3-0. And it probably was a really, really simple game to play. Spurs weren't as good as I thought they were going to be. Or maybe we're just far superior this season. But now we do take on Blackburn in the Carabao Cup. A game that we are going to be simulating. Come on, lads. Make it simple. Get us the win. Get us the win. And we win 3-0. Simple as you like. Lookman with a double and Silva Barrow. I think that might be his first goal for the club, the Ronaldo regen, or the potential Cristiano Ronaldo regen anyway. It's finished 3-0. And this is the team we're going to go with against Southampton. It's really a mixed bag of players here because I've just noticed that in only 2 or 3 days we're taking on AC Milan in the Champions League, so I need our best players to be fresh. So we've got Rose in goal, Wagnerman, Pineda, Stark and Retsos across the back. We have Luckman on the right, Woodburn on the left. We have Mancini, the youngster who is, I think he's got potential to be special. So I've put him in the centre and set him to get forward with Skip alongside him in the middle. Now up top we have Parrott and Silva, Boro, the Ronaldo regen, hopefully it's the Ronaldo regen anyway, starting up top for his first time in the Premier League. Let's get into it. And here we are at St Mary's, and this is a game I'm actually really looking forward to because we do have the likes of Mancini and Silva Boro starting today. 2 players I'm really excited about, so hopefully they are good for us today and maybe nick a goal as well. And away we go. Come on, lads. Now here is Silva Boro. Look at the pace in him. Look at him. He is a proper little Ronaldo regen, isn't he? And it is Skip into Troy Parrott. He turns. He hits it early as well, and it's a save. Woodburn, who we haven't seen much of so far this season, into Silva Boro. He twists and turns. It is Silva Boro. It's a big touch out wide for Retsos. He cuts it in, or at least he tries to. He managed to keep hold of possession. Here is Silva Boro in tight quarters. Here it's still Silva Boro. He drills it across goal. There we go. It's a goal immediately, and it's Troy Parrott who gets amongst them, and it is Boro who gets an assist on his debut. Lovely play from Boro. He looks absolutely class, by the way. He looks absolutely class, and it's a lovely finish as well from Troy Parrott. He always scores from there. They feel like world beaters. I say that. Watch the next episode. We're going to get absolutely smashed by Milan, aren't we? Here is Mancini now. Another player I'm really excited about. Very creative play, and here's Parrott, knocks it on towards Boro. Can he hook it in? He can! He gets his first goal in Premier League history for Sunderland. Oh, that doesn't make any sense, does it? I meant to say his first goal in his Premier League history. You know what I mean. He gets his first goal in the Premier League for the club, dinks it past the keeper. It's a beautiful finish from the lad, and it's 2-0 already. Get in! Tammy Abraham knocks it on for Decore, gets it across, and that's a great challenge there from Stark, and that's why we bring in a player like him. Experienced player. What a block. Look at this. Gets across beautifully. Inch perfect challenge. But they do have a corner, and it is Mason Mount. He whips it in. That's yours, Rose. Well played. Now here is Woodburn to chase this one. Go on, take him on. Well in, Woodburn. Keep going, son. You do have the pace. Help him out. Help him out. Can he play the ball in? It is Silva Boro now. Can he take it himself? And it's still Silva Boro. Okay, across. This is 3. It is 3. What a mess. This Southampton defence are. I am not complaining. But how on earth has Silva Boro just walked past them like that? It took a pretty lucky deflection for him. But then he unselfishly plays it across goal. Look at that. It's a big deflection. What on earth is going on here? There's Parrott. 3-0. Easy as you like. We're scoring a goal every 10 minutes here. Get in. Skip, knock it out wide. Nicely played. It is Wagnerman. Still Wagnerman driving forward. Help him out. Tries to find Parrott. He does. Sure, that's a foul ref, but we do play on. Here is Silva Boro now. Take him, son. Take him. Big touch, Boro. Get it across goal if you can. It's a decent one headed. It's 4. I can't believe this. What is going on here? Parrott gets another. It's a hat-trick for Troy Parrott in the opening 35 minutes. This is absolute insanity. I always say that we go through phases of dominating teams. We miss so many chances, but in this game, we're scoring every single one we get. What is happening here? And there goes the half-time whistle, 4-0. I really did not see this one coming. It's going to be absolutely poor the second half, and you can just see it. But what a remarkable opening 45 minutes that has been. Look at Troy Parrott there. 3 goals today, 5 shots. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The second half is underway. How can we possibly top that first half? That was insanity. Now here is Tammy Abraham. Can they get a consolation goal? It's really good football here from Southampton. It's a good challenge originally from Wagnerman. Hold him up, send him back. Zaniolo. Abraham again. Out wide. Surely that's offside, it is. But that's the closest Southampton are getting. But now they are breaking on the left-hand side. They've got loads of plays in the middle. It's a good ball as well, and luckily for us, we managed to get this one away, and there is an offside in there. Southampton are probably just about being the better team in the second half, actually. But as predicted, it's been absolutely awful in comparison to the first. Now here is Silva Boro. Can he flick it onto his man? He can. Parrott, can he put it back towards Boro? Can he get his second goal? He And it's 5-0 with 5 minutes left, and Barrow gets it. Get in! It's not quite the 8-0 thrashing that Southampton gave us in real life a few years ago, but 5-0 isn't too bad, and it's a lovely finish from Silver Barrow. Come on! There we go, 5-0. I can't believe that. It's really just an unbelievable first half that has separated the sides. The second was pretty terrible, but we still managed to get an extra goal in that second half. Troy Parrott scoring 3 in this game. What a play, what a performance from our strikers. Parrott with 3, Silver Barrow with 2 on his Premier League debut. Just perfect really, innit? But this is how the league table looks at the end of the episode. We are currently level on points, top of the league with Chelsea, Manchester United in there as well. And Chelsea did lose their first game of the season. It looks like it was against Arsenal. They beat Newcastle by 5-0, which is not what we wanted at the time. We wanted Newcastle to win, strangely enough, but either way, they got beat 5-0. But yes, there we go. The top 4, we have Chelsea, Sunderland, Manchester United and Liverpool. Now, the bottom 3, we have Newcastle, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth as well. But if you have enjoyed this episode, guys, please hit the like button for me. It would be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.